Hey everybody, it's Dr. Levi. Welcome to our channel. Today I'd like to talk about cost-effective nutrition. You know, for myself, being a student for so many years, I remember eating things like cup of noodles and top ramen, all these things I really loved, but I loved them a lot, of course, because I couldn't afford to do better at the time. So I know what it's like to be a student. I know what it's like to struggle. I truly do. I'm very aware of that. So today what I want to do, I want to dedicate some time specifically to talk about cost-effective ways that you can eat properly. You know, as a student, so often we have to grab things on the go when we can eat, and we often look for things that are just quick, and we put on that freshman 15, or I think sometime now the freshman 50. So I want to help you to be healthy, but more importantly, maintain your weight throughout your educational career. So let's talk about a few things that I think will help you. So with respect to the things I go through, I want to give you about 10 items that will help you with respect to making better choices. And the great thing about this is you have access to, like, I hope anyway, to like a 99-cent store. They're out here in Los Angeles. They're fantastic because it gives you an opportunity to go in, like I was when I was a student specifically, when I had very little, just to maximize every dollar. I'll share this with you. When I was a graduate student, I would eat, my mother's gonna hate hearing this, but I would eat every other day to save money. I lived in a place on the East Coast, in a rat and roach infested place, but it's all I could afford, and I would eat every other day because it's all I had. That wasn't a bad thing, you know, it makes you stronger when you do that. So as a student, I know what it's like, so I hope these recommendations will help you. So let's talk about the first. You ready? Number one is tuna. Tuna is a great source of protein. It is a great source of the following I want to go through. I wrote these down so we can go through them real systematically. So protein, you get 39 grams of protein from one serving. One serving is just a cup of tuna. And I'm saying buy the canned tuna that's in water, not in oil, not with any other things with it, just low sodium in water. The other things it provides, of course, is a great source of omega-3 fish oil, it's fish, as well as decreasing your cholesterol, as well as your blood pressure. The great thing about tuna is that it's really one of those foods that you would take to decrease your risk for cardiovascular disease, which of course is the #1 killer of women and men in America. So that's number one hint is tuna in the can. I hope that helps you. Instead of the top ramen, or if you do the top ramen, maybe add the tuna with that, you know. But I want you to do something that will be affordable. I know what it's like to struggle. Trust me, I know it really well. Now, I want to tell you about some other things I think are great. Cashews. Cashews are a great source of vitamin E and vitamin K and selenium, as well as copper. Now, all of those things I just mentioned are great for your nervous system, for the health of your hair, for your skin, for your body in general, as well as for your bones. So these are great things you can do for yourself. Eat more cashews. And the great thing about cashews, you can buy them. I'll just give you a quick example. You can get them in like real small baggies like this, or you can simply buy them in bulk and travel around with them. So you always have them with you in your car, or like myself when I was a student, I didn't have a car. You know, on my bike, you can have them in your fanny pack or whatever, but have these with you. They're a great source of nutrition that's inexpensive and great for you. The other thing I'd like to talk about, this is a little more expensive sometimes, but they're great, would be blueberries. Blueberries have the deep, rich color. It's called anthocyanins, and the deep, rich color is basically a signal for your body to know that this is going to be something that will fight free radicals. It's a great antioxidant, you know, full of vitamin E as well as vitamin C. So blueberries are one of my #1 fruits in the world, so that's something to think. If you can, buy them in bulk and eat them. Now, apples, great source of vitamin A as well as vitamin C and vitamin K as well as folate. Folate is really important, especially if you're thinking about becoming pregnant. It's very important that your folic acid and your folate is appropriate and up to par. Very important. The other one, bananas. Bananas are a great source of vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E, as well as choline. Choline is great for your bones, of course. Now, I want to talk about pasta, and I want to talk about two different types of pasta. One is your regular wheat-based pasta, which usually with semolina flour, and the other is gluten-free pasta. And I eat a lot of gluten-free because I have gluten sensitivity, so I do my best to avoid gluten. So the great thing about gluten-free pastas now is that they taste better. They don't taste like cardboard. Many of them don't anyway. And they're a great source of the following. Again, it can decrease carbohydrates, decrease overall in the carbohydrates that you have if you have eat a small amount of it now. You're not eating 5 cups of pasta, okay. Low sodium, lower your cholesterol, folic acid, and low glycemic index. The other great thing about gluten-free pasta, of course, if you have gluten sensitivity, it won't give you the gastric issues that you can have if you eat wheat or pasta type products. Now, let's talk about almonds. I love almonds. Again, you can get them in bulk and have them in really small baggies to carry around with you. Again, biotin, vitamin E, magnesium, copper, B2, and phosphate. Another food that I love, one of my favorites of all, one of our team players here, Janet, she loves dates. It's one of her favorite things also. So it's something that I absolutely love. We have conversations always about who loves dates more, her or myself, but I love dates. And dates are full of vitamin A, dietary fiber, as well as great antioxidants. So copper, magnesium, as well as calcium. The last I'll talk about is watermelon. Myself, I can't stand watermelon, but I have a lot of friends, patients always tell me how much they love it. It's not my favorite, but it does have great benefits with respect to having vitamin C, vitamin A, B1, B6, as well as biotin, and it's fairly inexpensive. So as a student, if you're struggling like I did, and I know that feeling, I think these 10 foods will truly help you. They'll help you to sustain your health, to be able to study, to have energy, to go to class, and to not feel worn down and drained by the end of the day. So I hope this helps you a lot. This is Dr. Levi. Please be sure to join us on our social media platforms. Press the red button below and subscribe. Join us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, as well as our website. Be sure to follow us there. We're here to serve you. So thank you very much. Good luck in class. And remember, if you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail. So always study. You know, A's don't just happen. You have to study. And I have faith in you. It's Dr. Levi. Bye.